Hello everybody, how we all doing? Welcome back to a brand new stream. It's a new week, it's a new stream. I'm back. I've been away for a few days, but I return. Hello. Welcome to the stream. I'm feeling good today. Feeling real good. Feeling top of the range. I don't even know if that makes sense. I went for a nice walk earlier. Walked around a district. I don't know, it's my brother's idea. We have to walk around every single district in the local area. So we did a 10-mile walk. It ended up being 10 miles because it was only supposed to be 7 miles, but we had to walk to the start of the walk and then walk back from the end of the walk. So it was already a walk to get to the start of the walk to then walk and then walk back from the end of the... So it was 10 miles in the end, but it was nice. I went to McDonald's. McDonald's was exactly halfway. So... you know, I had a cheeky little McDonald's, but it's fun. FC Basel. Yeah, we're still wearing the FC Basel shirt. Right, what have I missed in the chat? A good stream to remake all 97 liveries from scratch. You're remaking all the 97 liveries. Can I ask why? Hello, Jaden. Hello, Sebastian or Ben or whatever you want to be called. Crumply, hello. Ryan, hello. Hormel. Landover, Michael, Dead, Soms, or I'm just going to say Dead, or 77, how about that? How am I? I'm pretty good, yeah. Pretty good. Guilt-free McDonald's mid-hike. I still feel kind of guilty about the McDonald's. Not really guilty, it's more like I didn't need to have McDonald's, it it was there. Crumply, why were the streams lagging for you? I'd like to know, actually. Who's ready to see some racing? I'm excited. Is this a good time to learn 8 pages of history? Depends what sort of history. I'd say yeah, sure, why not? If I'm anybody's second monitor streamer, I'd be happy. Another software was eating up the bandwidth. Ah, have you sorted it now? Have you got rid of the other software? Joanne, hello. Is F1 23 better than 22? Yes. Easy. Easily better. Still not good. Did I watch the Las Vegas Grand Prix? Of course I did, yes. How can you download the game? You're going to have to Google it, mate. Google F1 Challenge Discord. There's a Discord server with thousands of members. They've got some download links for you. That's the easiest way, I'd say. Pablo Monto will be racing today, yes. Jesus, hello. You're ready for my win? We'll see. We shall see. Did I watch the Macau Grand Prix? No, I did not. I saw that, did Luke Browning win the qualifying race, I think? I don't know who won the main race. Is this the race Button, his engine blew up on the final lap? Or was that the 2005 race? Michael, have you got round to playing it yet? F1 2020. It was a good game. Will Audi join F1 in the future? You've spelt Audi as in the shop Audi. I don't think the shop Audi will be doing that, yeah. Oh, he also won the main race. Luke Browning, pretty good driver. I used to race against him on R Factor 2. Grabby, how you doing, mate? Right, let's... oh, it's 2005, the Jensen Button thing. Right, okay. Here we go, news of the week. I don't know why I made the title of the first news so long. Early makes it 2 in a row for Toyota. After Montoya's win in Bahrain, things got even better for Toyota with James Early scoring the victory in Malaysia. That was Early's first win at the circuit since 2003. Toyota are surprisingly not leading the constructors' standings. It's surprising considering we've won both races. Was I better than him in R Factor? In all the races I had against him, I beat him because he was extremely fast, but he made so many mistakes. To be fair, I mean, I think he was racing like Ginetta Juniors at that point. So he probably didn't even care what he was doing online. But he was obviously incredibly quick. Kubica scores first points. Robert Kubica was the first of the rookie drivers to score points this year, with the Polish driver finishing in 8th place in Malaysia to pick up a single championship point. Well done, Robert Kubica. How old was he? It was 2017. So he must have been about 14, I think. Maybe even 13. He had a brother that he raced with. It was the 2 Browning brothers, and I swear they raced for the same team in the league I was in. What did I think of the Las Vegas Grand Prix? It was good. It was enjoyable. Yeah, it was fun. better than I expected it was going to be. Could Schumacher equal Fangio? Michael Schumacher is the current championship leader, and if he were to claim the Drivers' Championship this year, then he will equal Fangio's record of 5 titles. Could the German achieve this? He could. It's maybe Schumacher's last year, we'll see. If he wins the championship, maybe he carries on. Did I know Max Verstappen and his father Jos Verstappen are Hamilton haters? No, I didn't. Because I don't think they are. Maybe Jos Verstappen. I don't think Max Verstappen is. F1 2020 is a good game. It is a good game. It's probably the best Codemasters has done. And they'd struggle to match it. I mean, they could easily match it if they really wanted to, but the later games, 22 and 23, have been real poor. Really poor. You figured the racing would be good because Baku. Yeah, I think my issue was more that I thought the Red Bulls would just run away with it, so there'll be no battle for the lead, and thus the race overall is not as enjoyable. Alonso bottom for now. After 2 retirements to open his championship defence, the Spaniard of Alonso currently finds himself bottom in this year's standings. When will the good luck return to Renault? It's funny. Fernando Alonso is last in the championship. It's just funny, isn't it? Do we know how many G's was Lando's crash? It couldn't have been that much, right? I'm not sure. You got F1 2020 for a bargain, £20. Decent. Too bad it's not on any of the online stores anymore. Because I'd imagine it would be cheaper. Crumply, a member for 11 months in the pit crew. Thank you very much. 10-second penalty for hitting a manhole cover. Yeah. Isn't Sainz and Ferrari trying to contact the race organisers to get compensation? That's what I've heard. This is the driver profile. Morale is high after the win in Malaysia. We've had 120 race starts, 26 victories, almost 500 points scored. It's all looking pretty nice. And this is the entry list for those who don't know who has entered this season. Of course, it's different to real life. We've had this incredibly dynamic and ever-changing universe over these past 8 seasons. And that's resulted in this random lineup for a season. It's pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool. No injuries yet this year either. Championship standings going into this one. Boom. Michael Schumacher, 2 second place finishes in the first 2 races. He's first. Jarno Trulli makes it a Ferrari 1-2 in the championship. Then it's Montoya and Early, the 2 Toyotas. Raikkonen on 10 points as well. He's scored in both the first 2 races. Fernando Alonso last. I can't help but laugh because he beat me to the championship. Why is Villeneuve still racing? He had to return last year halfway through because Montagny was dropped by Sauber, and instantly Villeneuve absolutely wiped the floor with Felipe Massa, was signed for another season, whilst Massa is now only a reserve driver. You've got to get up to date on the James Early law. Come on, guys. Basic stuff, this. Ferrari are in the lead, Toyota second, even though Toyota have won all the races this year. They're not even leading the championship. Wouldn't that be strange? Say Ferrari finished 2nd and 3rd every race, and Toyota always had 1 retirement in a race, but won every single race. They'd go the season winning every single race, but still not winning the championship. Maybe that's the downside of this point scoring system. Maybe. Kind of. Or you could have it, right, that Ferrari, let's say, finish 2nd and 4th every race. So each race they get 13 points. And then you have Renault finishing 3rd. No, that wouldn't work. Okay, 2nd and 5th for Ferrari every race. So they get 12 points a race. And Renault finished 3rd and 4th every race. So they'd get 11 points a race. And Toyota only score with 1 driver but win every single race. So Toyota win 100% of the races in the season. But because of the consistency of Ferrari and Renault, they'd finish 3rd in the Constructors. How crazy is that? That's really crazy to me. Right, let's go. It's qualifying time. Welcome to Australia. It's dry. No rain. I've missed lots in the chat now. You got F1 2020 for £12 on October 21. As in October 2021 from CEX. Good deal. Did I change the numbers on the cars? No, I cannot. I don't want to. I'd have to extract every single mass file and then change every single car, and I don't want to, because really, it's not going to change my... It's F1 challenge. I don't have much immersion anyway. Cars crash in a straight line, so changing the numbers isn't really going to matter for me. Praying for Massa to not get hit in the head by Spring in 09. Well, the way things are going, Felipe Massa might never be in Formula 1 again. After his terrible 2005 season. Gunter, hello mate, welcome to the stream. Consistency was very key. That's why Raikkonen had a chance at the 2003 championship. I'm pretty sure he only won... How many races did Raikkonen win in 2003? 1. Consistency kept him in the battle. Oh, we had 3. Okay, I was nowhere near then. Oh, we did have 1. TL, hello mate, welcome. What's the world's fastest track in F1? Monza? That's the highest average speed, I think. You know what? Let's get out there and do a lap already. Nice and early. James early. That's me. The old Silverstone. Okay, if we're going like that, maybe the Indy 500 that used to be part of the F1 Championship. Red Bull Ring in terms of time, yeah. At the current calendar, that would be the shortest lap. We went to that Bahrain outer loop, didn't we? Weren't those times under a minute? Back in... What year was it? 2020? Old Silverstone or new? I prefer new. Old is very good, but new... I mean... It just introduces more overtaking opportunities. So, I think it's nice. I do prefer old Australia compared to new, or Melbourne, Australia at least. I have not seen that, Joanne, no. Are the PC requirements big? Not at all, mate. You got to think it's a game that came out in 2003. And it runs really well on modern computers, so... You don't need a good computer to run this game. Okay, first lap. There we go. Do I prefer 2010 Silverstone or 2011 present? Like I said, the 2011 to present one. This corner. Lovely. Michael, I've played it once. I don't have any interest in it, though, because I'm not really interested in much outside of Formula 1 or open wheel racing. Slot speed pole.
You're up at the first sector.
Good. I think pole might be a very low 128.
Schumacher has just taken pole position.
How do you install? Search for the F1 Challenge Discord on Google. Join it. Go to the download section. They've got download links.
You're up at the second sector.
I don't have one on my Discord anymore. I should add one back, but I'm too lazy. Bit wide into turn 13 there. It should be easily fastest. Question is, are we anywhere near the 128s? What? Where's all my time gone? No, wait, what? I'm confused only because I set a 28.9 in practice. I just set a 31.1 there. Am I using a different setup? Or am I just that slow? Unless I set a 29.9 in practice.
You're up at the first sector.
I'm very confused. I did load the setup. It's my default setup. I'll check again when I go back into the pits. Tristan, I prefer this version.
Barry Kelly is now in pole position. You're up at the second sector.
But we're up in the first 2 sectors, so maybe I'm losing all my time in this final sector. Right, down towards the line. What is going on? Maybe I've not got the setup loaded. No, I have got my setup loaded. I'm so confused. How am I so much slower than I was in practice? I'm slower than a Honda. And that's their first lap. They'll go faster on the second lap. What? Do I prefer Istanbul Park or Albert Park? Probably Albert Park. Not GP2, Michael. No, I've heard it's very difficult to get running properly. I've done a bit of GP4. That's a very difficult game. Hello, Maine. Welcome. You love the sprint weekends. I don't like sprint weekends. I don't think we need sprints. Shorten that 7th gear. Good. There we go. Whoever made this mod, they've made the engines so messed up, so I can't go any further than the engine RPM of 18,500. The car just doesn't work properly. But hey ho, whatever. Okay, I might need to change something because I don't remember being this slow. I really don't remember myself being this slow. I think I set a maybe it was a 29.9 I set in practice, and I thought I could definitely go 0.6 quicker. Now I'm at a 30.3, and I'm thinking, can I really go a second quicker? Maybe? Can I find 1.2 seconds for pole position? It would have to be the greatest lap ever. The ambient temp of 30 degrees means I really can't lower the radiator intake at all. I'll try my best. Right. We can definitely at least get a decent 29. I'm sure I can. I got a 29.9 on an average lap in practice. Run higher front wing. I don't think understeer is the issue, though. I mean, we're struggling on acceleration anyway. Car turns fine. Downforce is king. Cut the corners, that might work. Like, there's so much time to be found there, maybe. Where do you download 90s mods? I've downloaded mods from... I've forgotten the website now. There's a website, has mods on. I've forgotten the name of it. Hello, Val. Hello, Styro. Welcome. Styro, I remember what... You said your name was... something, and I've forgotten. How do I rate Jensen Button? I rate him... pretty good. A worthy world champion. That's awesome, Benjamin. All the way in Toronto. Julio, hello. Welcome everybody who's just joining. We are struggling for pace. Big time. Right, full concentration for this lap, just to see if I can actually get into the 29s. Oh, I looked at the stupid time, so I went off. Okay. I know I can go much quicker, though. That's good.
You're up at the second sector.
Yeah, maybe more front wing would be good. Ah, no! We got damaged now. Yeah, maybe we do need more front wing. Lost all my time there. Brilliant. I'll just go again. Oh wow, we're up. Okay. Maybe damage has made me quicker. Yeah, it's big understeer there.
You're up at the second sector.
Lost time in the middle sector compared to the lap I went off the circuit? Interesting. Should be into the 29s at least with that. 29.8. Okay, we're getting quicker. Oh, I don't think pole position is going to be possible, though. Tough. What's the button to advance time in qualifying, or any session, really? It's Control-T on the keyboard. Did Trulli ever have a chance in real life to get a seat at Ferrari? I'm not sure. I thought it just made sense, really, I thought. Italian, Ferrari. Seems good. You thought I found him overrated? No. Jensen Button, yeah, good. I like him. He used to be my favourite driver. What's the best track in F1? Interlagos for me. When will we get a modded F1 Challenge install guide? I don't know. I'm not really a guide sort of person. Modded F1 Challenge? It's just like downloading any normal F1. I've never modded F1 Challenge. I've only ever downloaded modded versions of F1 Challenge. Hello, Kevin. Welcome, mate. Did I fix the Minardi rear wing? No. No, I did not. I forgot that was an issue. Yeah. Whoops. Although, that being said, I think it's very circuit specific whether... Let's have a look. No, this still says Red Bull. Right, maybe they were just bought out by Red Bull, but it's still Minardi until the end of the season. That's fine. I'm 7th place, man. I'm behind Barrichello. I need to find time. Who would I pick as a teammate, JB or Alonso? Alonso. If I wanted to win the championship, yeah. As in a Constructors' Championship. My list of unworthy world champions. No world champion is unworthy. If they were unworthy, they wouldn't have won. You know? Brit is listing countries and years for some reason. Do I recommend any other game or sim to do an F1 career with 2000s cars? You could get away with it on Automobilista. If you know how to set everything up properly. You could get Geki's mod for F1 2020, which is pretty good. You could... yeah, you're kind of stuck after that. Assetto Corsa, you've got seasons, but can you really do a career? I don't know. GP4, yeah, if you want to go through the pain of getting it running. Okay, I am going to... More. Maybe we risk it with 2 radiator intake and I just take it really easy for the outlap. Brake duct size 1. Yep, that's enough fuel. Okay. I think I can get to 29.4. Maybe we can get on the front 2 rows, but I don't think pole position is possible. I just clearly don't have the pace here. I'd move after I won the championship with Toyota. Drivers' Championship, not Constructors. Lower front ride height. I'm not going to bother with all of that. It's the last run. So if I go wrong with something, I don't want to. I never change any of that stuff anyway. Schumacher better than Senna? More successful. Toffee... Dom put the mod together for me, and he's put the Midland Spiker in, so we can use that if we want. Oh, Alonso, pole 29 flat. Damn, that's quick. I'm 8/10. I'm 9th place. To get a front 2 rows, I need to save half a second on my time. Did I celebrate the JB 2009 Championship? You can't see it, but I literally have a Braun GP hat up behind me. Yes, I did. Did I win the Constructors with Williams? We did. 2002, yeah, obviously. 2003, we also did. Where is Wirtz? 19th. I think he's putting in a lap now. He's gone slower. Huh. Interesting. Let's get out there. Is Lewis in for late 2006 when Villeneuve gets kicked out? Thank you, mate. Glad you're enjoying the analysis. I'm not much of an analyzer. Alman, hello. Okay, I'm going to take it right nice and easy on this outlap. I don't think Marcus Winkelhock will be entering anytime soon. Ah, yes, a Red Bull sponsored Minardi. My analysis of Charles Leclerc's Q3 lap in Las Vegas. So he approached turn 1 and he went round it. Then he approached turn 2. Oh no! Sorry, Pablo Monto. Did I just hold you up, mate? Almin, I don't remember in my original career the 2006 Australian Grand Prix. Most likely I had brake failure. That usually happens at this circuit. Thoughts on the Las Vegas Grand Sham? What the hell's a Grand Sham? I'm not going to look at the chat for the 2 qualifying laps. I really need to put my best effort in, even if I want the top 5, it seems. Warm up those tyres, mate. Can't really call it a Grand Prix. It was a good race. What do you mean? Okay, here we go. 2 laps. Let's see what we can do. Can we get into the top 5? Full concentration now.
You're up at the first sector. Your engine is overheating. Shift left.
Not good.
You're up at the second sector.
Engine's 100% going to die on the last lap. Ah, it's only a 10th quicker. No way the engine survives the whole lap.
You're up at the first sector.
Oh, this is such a good lap. The engine's going to die, I know it.
You're up at the second sector.
We're up by half a
5
second.
minutes left of the session.
Please don't die. Come on, engine. Down towards the line. Come on, that's a good lap. Oh, it's almost pole. Oh my god, half a 10th of a second. That was so close. Oh, that would have been the best lap I've ever done if I got pole there. Oh, so close, man. Wow. Right. Hopefully that is front row then. That was tough. No, second to last. I think that was really good. Well, good for me at least. Archie, is it Archie Radio? Archie Radio, thank you for the sub. I've never even got a podium in Melbourne, Crumply. Wow. Crazy. James, you've heard of last to first, but what about 8th to 17th via fastest lap? Who's done that? Right, communism, how you doing? Oh, no, I had to, Lewis, because the back end will just step out if not. So I have to kind of like beeline for the apex in a straight line. And the car still almost snapped.
There's only 3 minutes.
Oh, I would have... Oh, man, no. We could have got pole. That was a really good lap. Right, just look at the improvement. 29.7, a 29.1. Boom. Put it on the front row. That means Alonso, who's last in the championship, is on pole position. Early starts alongside him in second place. The two rivals from 2005. Schumacher in third ahead of Montoya. Then it's Jarno Trulli in the second Ferrari. The lead McLaren of Raikkonen only in sixth. What's happened to McLaren lately? Then it is Heidfeld in 7th place. Button and Barrichello, the two Hondas, 8th and 9th. Ralph Schumacher in the lead. Williams rounding out the top 10. Alexander Wurz had to put a good lap in right at the end. And even that wasn't too good. He's 11th place, ahead of David Coulthard. Robert Kubica, after scoring his first points of the season and of his career last time out in Malaysia, qualifies in 13th, alongside fellow rookie Nico Rosberg. 15th place for Mark Webber at his home Grand Prix. Jacques Villeneuve, in potentially his final season in Formula 1, starts from 16th ahead of the Super Aguri of Takuma Sato. Liuzzi and Speed, the two Minardis, 18th and 19th. Karthikeyan 20th with his teammate Montero 21st. And once again, Yuji Ide last place, 3.4 seconds off. He starts last. Fun. Commentator James Early moment. That's just me running down the grid. You know, I put that on my CV. Can run through a racing grid pretty decently. Who is Sato? You only know Sato. Oh, true. When I edited the TikTok for one of the racers, in the TikTok I say, oh, Takuma Sato. And I was really scared people were going to comment saying, oh my gosh, it's Sato. You're saying it wrong. Not realising that it's just an inside joke. This is an inside joke. Takuma Sato is an inside joke. We are in that sphere. Can read a list of names in order. And say important pieces of context about drivers, like teams, position, recent results. Yeah? Not bad, eh? Not bad. It's dry for the race. Thanks, Lewis. Actually, I would have been offended if you said I did a shit job. I would have been. I spoke nice and clearly. I didn't stutter. Hello, Fister. How you doing, mate? Welcome to the stream. First place is. Second place is. Yeah. Radiator intake, maximum, please. I'm going to lower it by 2, the RPM. We will also, brake duct size, maximum. Brake pressure, I'll go 85%. Yeah. And then go slightly back, rearwards. We do not want the brakes to die. They always die here, for some reason. Who's ready for some racing? Me? Oh, wait. We didn't even do strategy. 58 laps racing. You know, I'm shaking from that qualifying lap. I know that sounds stupid. I'm literally playing an F1 challenge game. But that's got me shaking. I've just felt... Oh, it was just like on the limit. I'm going to go so far backwards in the race. Because my actual pace is good enough for maybe 6th place. I'm way cooler, Fister. You're bigging up my ego. Who have you been watching who's not as good as me? Apart from everybody, apparently. I'll say the line, yeah. 4-stop. I'll go a 2-stop. I'm just going to keep it really simple, okay? Pitting lap 18, then pit lap 38. Crumply, I did not. Thank you, Carlos. I'm proud of that qualifying lap. I am. That's maybe the best qualifying lap I've done on any game ever. Which sounds stupid, but I could have done turn turn 5 much better, I think. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn 6 better. Okay. Let's get out there. Third DNF for Alonso in a row. Oh, that'd be great for the championship. Right, let's get out there. Round to the grid we go. Car's looking fantastic, feeling fantastic, sounding fantastic. James Early on top form as he always is. Sometimes. Maybe sometimes he isn't on top form. Oh, that's quite funny. I don't even know who Solov is. I know who Sophia Flörsch is. I joined his 8-hour endurance race, and I said, hello, boss. But to be fair, Vista, if he's streaming for 8 hours straight, there's only so much talking you can do. Thank you, Kevin. Welcome back, Ryan. Oh, you were watching the beginning. Okay, I joined like 4 hours in. Lewis, you've been going crazy with the streams lately, and the videos, of course. Jimmy, hello, mate. Welcome to the stream. I'm just so hyped for this. I'm going to accept the fact that I know I'm not that quick here. I might be holding up a bunch of drivers during my stints. Some people are better at videos rather than live streaming. Very true. I think I don't want to say I'm a better live streamer than a video creator because I put a lot more effort into my videos than my live streams. Will it rain? No, it will not. Thank you, Boff. Thanks to YouTube for showing my streams. Is that a sign of good things? Hopefully. Well, Lewis, that's your job. That is your job. Crumply, I'm not sure, you know. Welcome, Max, just in time, mate. Live streams are way more exciting than videos. I do a bit of both. If I'm like editing, I'm doing something, working on Excel or Photoshop, I'll have a live stream on the side. That's pretty good. What a set of polygons. That's better, Lewis. Be careful what you say. I also enjoy lots of videos. Short form, long form. A mixture. I like both. I'm British now. I am. I'm British. Finally. It's taken so long. You like my videos? They're very well produced. I appreciate it. Formel, I didn't even think about Senna. I just chose 88 because, I don't know, random year, innit? There's honestly no backstory as to why I chose 88 for the Streamline series. It used to be 89 when I originally thought of a custom F1 idea years ago. I didn't say the line!
To Australia.
Pause. Well, there's only one more thing to do, and that's go racing. The 2006 Australian Grand Prix is next.
Yeah. The weather, as so often is
Andre, thank you very much, mate.
is just wonderful.
I can't believe I didn't say the line in time. What? Now who's going to click on my TikToks if they don't see the bread girl in front whilst I'm saying that line?
Fernando Alonso first.
Bottled it big time.
The Toyota driver put on a fantastic display throughout the qualifying hour. He starts this race from a very promising second. Schumacher third. Montoya couldn't quite match the pace of his teammate. He starts fourth. Trulli fifth.
Oh, Gary Brabham, get
Kimi
out of the
Räikkönen,
chat
sixth.
right now.
Heidfeld seventh. Button,
Can I do the grid
eighth.
again, please? So Fernando Alonso was in pole position.
Barrichello, ninth.
Mute this bot. No, this guy's great.
10th. Wirtz, 11th. David Coulthard, 12th. 13th. 14th. Webber, 15th. Jacques Villeneuve, 16th. Takuma Sato, 17th.
Carolines, I'm not a big
18th.
drinker, so that's fine for me.
19th.
Unless you're
20th.
saying for yourself.
21st. 22nd.
Okay, let's try and get the lead at the start, just to say I've led the race. Here we are then, on the grid in Australia. We await the lights. There they are. 3, 4, and 5. We're underway here for the Australian Grand Prix. There's a yellow flag out already, and what a start from early! He's already side by side with Alonso down to turn 1. Under braking, we have the inside line, and we take the lead of the race. Dream start for early. Somebody's already out the race. We'll have to take a replay. Great start from me. I don't know how long this is going to last. I know I'm not that quick around here, but let's just check what happened. Somebody's out the race. No, it's whoever that is. Who's that? That was the yellow flag. It's I've no idea who that is. Maybe Liozzi. Did anything else happen? Did anybody else crash? Turn 1. Ooh, a little bit of contact there. And early leads the Grand Prix. I'm happy with that start. When do I ever have a good start? Oh, is it speed? Oh, speed. He's out the race. Okay, back to it. Alonso's on a 1-stop. That's why he had a bad start. Look how fat he is. 128 litres on board. Let's see if we can pull away. Right, we are heavy as well. So we'll take it easy. But we do need to pull a gap. Alonso, just do your best at holding everybody up. Thank you. Scott Speed and Owen Wilson are the same. Where have you got that one from? Do they sound similar? That's true, Toffee. We don't often see it too much anymore, do we? Because they're both Americans. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, yeah. He says I am Speed. Right, yeah, I get it. I get it now. I'm happy. Alonso is not as fast as me because he's heavy. There might actually be a chance for a victory here. Right, guys. Tuck yourselves in for 57 more laps of boring racing on my own around Melbournet Street Circuit. Because that's what I'm kind of hoping for. He is on a one-stop toffee. Yeah, he's got 28 laps of fuel on board. Trumply, that's half of the fun, setting the game up. Max Verstappen live stream? Yes, people have said in the past I look like Max Verstappen. Nobody has compared my driving abilities to Verstappen though. So we need a pit stop gap to Alonso, essentially. I do look like him. That's right. People say I look like Max Verstappen. I'm not saying I do, I'm not saying I don't. But the fact that people have just brought it up Hurts my feelings. Oh, Schumacher's got past Alonso for second place. Let's see what sort of pace Schumacher has.
Fernando Alonso has lost his front wing. Alonso has lost.
Oh, he's lost his front wing and rear wing.
Running first.
Alonso just hit the wall. 3 retirements in a row for Alonso. This is the battle with Schumacher. Schumacher to the inside there of turn, what's that, turn 14. Dives to the inside for the penultimate corner, cuts the corner, takes the position. Alonso, out of sheer rage, runs wide at the final corner, clatters the wall, out of the race. Reigning world champion is going to stay bottom of the championship standings after this one. Oh boy. Oh dearie me. We've got the same fuel as Schumacher. Let's see what the pace is like. Schumacher's done that a few times in this career mode. Alonso stays bottom. Alonso's a bottom. He's definitely not a top. He was last year. I don't know. Maybe it was his New Year's resolution or something. Crazy scenes here. We'll now see the true pace though. Alonso should have won in Malaysia. If we're being honest. I wasn't as fast as him there. But he retired. Right, we'll just, if I'm at the front for the whole race, we'll just have to live through all the action of the AI.
Renault are ready in the pits.
Leclerc should have won in Las Vegas, but safety car happened. I still think Verstappen would have just overtaken him and pulled away again. With those hard tyres. Even without the safety car.
You're running first.
Jeffrey.
Well done, you've just set the fastest lap of the race.
I can't tell you, mate. I've no idea. That might be a question for YouTube support. Leclerc had way fresher tyres. Verstappen had the same tyres as Leclerc. Verstappen didn't change the tyres when he pit, did he? I thought he kept the same hards on. Unless I'm remembering wrong. Oh, he pit for tyres. Oh, no, he didn't change the wing, did he? Right, yeah. Got you now. Yeah, I'm up to date. I promise I did watch the race. Schumacher's on a 2-stop toffee. He's got the same fuel as me. I'm really quick through the first 2 sectors here, and then in a 3rd sector I lose tons of time. So what's everybody's early pick? Not James' early pick for next year's championship, 2024. You had to make an early prediction of who's winning the championship. Who are you going to go for? I'm going to be really boring and say Max Verstappen.
You're running first.
Is it just you, or does the 06 Toyota look like the 05 Toyota? Yeah, it does. Might have something to do with it being the same team. Stroll. Yeah, Stroll to win the World Championship. I've heard Aston Martin cooking up a beauty back in the factory for next year. Your kid heart wants Alonso's 3rd championship. Why do you have a child's heart? Kind of creepy, Alex. Lando or Piastri? If McLaren build a good car, I think it would be a bit too early for Piastri to challenge. But maybe Lando Norris. Saying that, Lando Norris hasn't even won a race, so what do I know? Hakkinen, yeah, Hakkinen returning next year. Those are the rumours. I'd like to see Mercedes get involved. Ferrari, of course. I think Fred Vasseur can actually lead Ferrari back to the front. I like Fred Vasseur. But most likely it will be Max Verstappen.
You're running first.
Do we have the most talented F1 roster, or is it just the cars are easier to drive? No, I genuinely believe the crop of talent we have in Formula 1 right now, you'd be hard-pressed to find a grid in Formula 1 history stronger overall than the current one, including all the drivers in that list. We've had this conversation before, but the weakest links of the whole grid are still really good drivers. Especially now that Nick de Vries isn't there. The weakest drivers, you're looking at Guan Yu Zhou, Lance Stroll maybe. Tsunoda, I don't know, like they're the weakest drivers on the grid and they're still really good drivers. Hello, Smyrn. Oh, sorry, Sargent. I forgot about Sargent. Okay, yeah, Sargent is by far the worst driver on the grid. Completely forgot about him. Maybe 2012 was as good as this. Nah, I can already think about 7 or 8 drivers that aren't very good from 2012. In my opinion, I suppose. Ryan Foley, thanks for the sub, mate. Tom, that, I mean, as far as a joke goes, that doesn't even make any sense.
You're running first. Well done, you've just set the fastest lap of the race.
What am I doing in Melbourne? New start 2006. So Melbourne was the 3rd round of the season in 06. Smurd, isn't that Hamilton's... what do you call it? Music name? Artist name? Oh, where am I going? Yeah, 2012 you had questionable drivers still on the grid. Yeah, like Karthikeyan. Or whoever else was in... Who was in Marussia? I don't even know. The HRT drivers. The Caterham drivers, whoever they were. Got a few average drivers in there. Like Jean-Eric Verne. He's alright. Yes, I have actual force feedback. I turn it down though. I've put it on medium settings. Because otherwise it does some kind of weird stuff. Glock was still good. Yeah, Glock's pretty good. He's an average driver for me. Average.
You're running first.
Verne was not average. He was a good talent. A good talent is average in Formula 1. Good talent for me is the level of, let's say, Piastri now. That's a good talent for me. Anything lower than that, you're average. Maybe 2012 did have a good grid. Bruno Senna, below average. Maldonado, depending on the day. Why does Verstappen always have a dead trim? Because why would you care about your hair if you're in his position? Kobayashi I always rated quite high. But he didn't always have the outright pace. He was just very brave. Kovalainen I never rated highly. I don't know how he got to McLaren for 2 seasons. Go Virgin Racing. Yeah. Go Virgin Racing. Thoughts on Vegas?
You're running first.
Yeah, it was a good race. I give it
Remaining.
maybe an 8 out of 10. Best F1 driver haircut? It's got to be whatever Francois Sever had. Old Hamilton. Yeah, that's brilliant. Oh dear. He got to McLaren because he wiped the floor with Fisichella. Yeah, and then you saw what he did in McLaren. Nothing. Apart from one win. Sorry, the first of many Heike, says Ron Dennis. Arturo says Norris, Russell, Gasly, Ocon all overrated. I do not see Norris as overrated. I think he's very fairly rated. He's World Championship material, 100%. Just look at his results from this season.
Ralph Schumacher has lost his front
Oh
wheel.
dear.
Ralph Schumacher has lost a wheel.
Oh no. What's happened to Schumacher? Big one.
Schumacher has retired in sector 2.
It's a big one. Oh. Is Schumacher injured? Let's watch this together and think. Is Ralph Schumacher still alive? It was into a tyre barrier, so I think he'll be fine, whatever, but... Oh, that's brake failure. Off he goes. Ralph Schumacher, yeah, lightly into the wall, but he's out the race. You used to live up the road from Virgin. I think we all live... Well, that's going to sound really weird. I'm not going to finish that sentence. Lewis was a cool character back then, but now he isn't cool anymore. He lost his coolness. Tough. Right, this is the full race update for those desperate for it, I suppose. James Early leads ahead of Michael Schumacher. Pablo Monto is in third. Then we have Kimi Raikkonen. Jarno Trulli runs in fifth. Button in sixth. Coulthard in seventh place. Then we have, who's that? Heidfeld. He will be eighth. Ralph Schumacher's out, of course. Barrichello. Burtz. Kubica. Villeneuve. Rosberg. Webber. Sato. Liuzzi. Karthikeyan. Montero. Ide. Alonso out. Speed. Slow. Out as well. We all live up the road from a Virgin. Tom, you're on fire! You don't think they'll match Verstappen, Hamilton, or Alonso's talent? Yeah, maybe not, but you've got to think Verstappen, Hamilton, and Alonso are like above world class. They are legendary drivers. In my opinion. Does Trulli have the Canadian leaf on his helmet? I don't think so. Maybe. What the hell's on his helmet? I don't friggin' know. Still says Panasonic. Just bringing Toyota sponsors along with him. Do I like the Toyota livery? Love it. It's great. Mazda spin was underrated. Michael with the jokes in the chat today. Oh my gosh. Almost spun. Concentrate, James. We're about to start lap 10.
Barrichello has lost his rear wing. You're
What?
running first.
How's Barrichello crashed? Why are people dying? What do I think about the 2007 McLaren team fight between Alonso and Hamilton? Very, very equal on pace. Alonso had more experience in the race. But Hamilton maybe had slightly more pace than him. Yes, Tom, as always, mate. What happened to Barrichello? Why is he now out of the race? Oh, did he get hit by Kubica? He's challenging Heidfeld. That's a risky move. Oh, he's into the wall. He's into the wall. Barrichello out of the race. Naughty, naughty. He did not get hit by Kubica. I'm sorry to Robert Kubica fans. I did not mean to blame him. Race update. We just did one a lap ago. Alonso has retired from every race so far, Elliot. Yes. A lucky strike. Wow. The jokes today, guys. We're all on fire. Why is there a chair behind me? There's always a chair behind me. Michael, yes, I'd say they're the 3 best drivers on the grid. Right now, in skill level, or whatever, if they were all in the same car, Verstappen, Hamilton, and Alonso, they had to compete in a single season. I'd put Verstappen winning the season, the championship. It might be very close, but he'd win. I don't know. Alonso and Hamilton, I feel, are very, very equally matched. I've always said that Hamilton is slightly a quicker driver, but Alonso has much better awareness, much better racecraft. He's better at avoiding things as well, not getting caught up in incidents. So for that, maybe they'd be very close. Maybe Alonso would finish ahead. Maybe Hamilton. I don't know. But I can't see anybody beating Max Verstappen in the same car. Right now, he's the absolute peak of his powers. I'm sorry for not joining Minardi. Yeah, maybe next year. Oh, wait. They won't be there. James Early will never drive for Minardi. If you had to, I don't know, point out a weakness in Max Verstappen's game, maybe he doesn't always handle the tyres the best. I'm just basing it off team radio when he's always talking about the tyres or the heating of the tyres, maybe. I don't know. I see Red Bull taking a drop next year, and I think they'd just win again next year. Yeah, maybe Hamilton's the best with tyre management. He's very, very good at that. Hamilton's definitely got a few mistakes in his game, more than Max. Fernando Alonso has got a few mistakes in his game as well. Maybe Alonso 10 years ago could challenge Max Verstappen this year, as in, you know, if they were in the same car. But I think Fernando Alonso, maybe it's age, I don't know. But he does make a few mistakes now.
You're running first. Well done, you've just set the fastest lap of the race.
Fastest lap of the race. What if Verstappen didn't exist? If Verstappen didn't exist, Ricciardo would have stayed at Red Bull for at least another few seasons, I think. He would have been teammates with Tsunoda. Red Bull would still have built a great car in 21, but they wouldn't have won the championship. They would have got the regulations right and would have won the championship in 22, but it would have been very close between, I don't know, Ricciardo, if he's still there, and Leclerc. I don't know. If Verstappen wasn't there, what would the Red Bull lineup be? Surely Ricciardo wouldn't have stayed for that many seasons. Hello, UGE Day. Goodbye, UGE Day. Fiat. Nah, he's not good enough.
You're running first.
He did beat Daniel in 2015, that's true. But Tarso Marquez beat Alonso in 2001. They aren't comparable. Yeah, okay, fine. Let me think of somebody else. Kvyat's not better than Ricciardo. I don't think Kvyat was even highly rated when he was in Red Bull. I don't remember anybody screaming and shouting about him. Red Bull were actively looking for any chance they could to drop him. And as soon as he made 2 mistakes in 2016, they dropped him. Pretty unfair demotion. Yeah, but for Red Bull, it was the correct decision. Where's fairness in Formula 1? There is no fairness. Kvyat did beat Ricciardo in 15, yeah.
You're running first. Well done, you've just set the fastest lap of the race.
But you got to think, if Kvyat was really, I don't know, world champion quality, he would not have crumbled when he got demoted to Toro Rosso. He would have outdriven that car to the nth degree, and he would have jumped back up into Red Bull in place of somebody. Or he would have never got dropped to start with.
Midland already in the pit.
There's Midland. I guess Tom, but Coulthard beat Hakkinen in, what, 97? And Coulthard nowhere near as good as Hakkinen. Max wasn't even special in Toro Rosso. Yes, he was. In that first season alongside Sainz, Sainz's best result for Toro Rosso in the first 2 years was a 6th place. I think he got 2 6th places in 2015. No, 2016. Max Verstappen got 2 4th place finishes in 2015. That's incredible in a Toro Rosso. He was ridiculously good. Do I need a sound patch / update? For what sounds are you talking about? I don't know, Toffee. Who knows?
Well done, you've just set the fastest lap of the race.
I don't really care about the audio files. Oh, for the V8. Yeah, somebody TL sent me a V10, but I don't know. I don't want to change it. I don't have the need to change it. I like this series as is, where I don't have to put in hours and hours of work and testing for each episode. I can just put 2 hours of work in to set up everything, and I do the stream. That's nice and happy for me, you know? We're pulling sort of a gap to Schumacher now. He's dropping off on pace. Every time I've changed the audio files in the past, it just creates problems. Then half the grid just doesn't have audio, and then it's linked to a different thing, and I have to go into all the files and change what it's linked to. But it's not really going to improve my life that much if I change it. Will Verstappen surpass Hamilton's record of 103 wins?
You're running first.
Hard to say. Maybe. The way he's going, probably. When's my next holiday? I do not have any holidays planned. For Mel, no idea, mate. Could be 2 days, it could be 10 days, could be 20 days. Am I a fan of Jacques Villeneuve? Not really. I don't hate him. Like some people do. He says some funny things. He looks funny. Especially now that he's bald. He's married again, I think. He got married in Vegas. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. That's what he said. That was his wedding vows. So, Jack, do you take this woman to be your bride? Yeah, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. And then they got married. That's it. Hello, Josh. Hope you're having fun. I was having some fun doing some stuff on Automobilista, but I had to uninstall the game because I have no space on my SSD for it anymore. Envision, yes, I plan on doing one. Yes, Formel, I can. We could probably pit on lap 19. Who would I rate higher, Verstappen in his prime now or Hamilton in his prime? Verstappen. I don't know, maybe I'm kind of blinded by what I've just seen in the past 2 years. But he's made Perez look so average. I don't think any other driver does that to him. Envision it is. This will be the 3rd year that I've done a 12-hour live stream at Christmas. Yeah, Max has more than double the points of Perez. It's incredible.
You're running first.
Everything I've said in this stream so far makes me sound like a Max Verstappen fanboy, which I'm not. I'm the opposite. I'd like to see anybody else win. How do I celebrate Christmas? By eating lots of food and spending time with my family. Not UR2D2, Tom. I've no idea what I have planned. Some like community events or something. Getting drunk. I've never got drunk at Christmas. Sorry, Crumply. Midland. We should do an F1 quiz. Good idea.
Ferrari, already in the pits.
With voice chat. Maybe not with voice chat. I don't know. Voice chat always makes it go a bit weird. What music am I into? Everybody laughs when I tell them what music I listen to. But I do listen to a bit of everything. But I listen to a lot of drill music, if you don't know what, well, UK drill music, which is a type of rap. Right, we can go another lap at least. Maybe 2 more laps.
You're running first. 40 laps to go. Well done, you've just set the fastest lap.
Schumacher's in the pits, so we're extending. That's true, Toffee. But Perez could have driven the best he's ever driven in his career and he'd still be miles behind Verstappen this year. Should Checo be replaced at Red Bull, and if so, by who? Yes, I think he should. And I think he should be replaced by... If I could choose any driver, I'd say Lando Norris. Just to see what would happen. We can go another lap with this amount of fuel. Oh yes, guys, make sure to give the stream a thumbs up. Thank you very much. And subscribe to the channel if you're watching and you're not subscribed. not Lando, it will be toxic. That's when you get the best battles then. When they don't like each other and they crash on circuit. They race each other really hard. Colton Herta in F1 or not? Yeah, I'd say yeah. I'd just like to see how he'd get on.
Already in the pits.
Right, we box this lap.
Sauber, already in the pits.
What I like about Hamilton is whenever he's against a teammate that's actually good, it just gets so toxic. It makes for great viewing. Well, to be fair, Tom, the reason Herta didn't get the seat was because he couldn't get the super license. Kevin Magnussen. I don't rate Magnussen at all. I think, especially this season, he's been very, very poor. I don't know, Crubley. I think it's fantastic. If it was every single season, yeah, it'd get a bit annoying. But because it's one season, I don't know, it just adds to the drama, the intrigue, the excitement. Magnussen's best race was his first race. Into the pits we go then for our first out of 2 scheduled stops. Almost out of fuel. Whoa! Almost spun at my pit box. Let's go. Pablo Monto coming down the main straight.
One Pablo Montoya has moved into the lead.
And we will rejoin.
Montoya is running first. Less than 3 seconds
We've
ahead.
rejoined in second place behind my teammate Montoya. Interesting. Schumacher 2004 or Verstappen 23. Verstappen 23. Maybe it's recency bias. I don't know. I think what we've seen from Verstappen this year is maybe just behind Jim Clark's, what was it, 60... What year did he win, like, almost every race? Maybe it's just behind that as the greatest F1 season. It's only more impressive because Clark was racing, you know, coffins on wheels. I'm sorry, Crumply. I'm just being honest. I'm respecting people's talent. I need to check if Pablo Monto is actually on a one-stop. He's got 5 laps of fuel. Yeah, he is. Then we got Raikkonen in third. Then Trulli. Then Schumacher. I am now almost about 10 seconds ahead of Schumacher. Jackie Ickx or Riccardo Patrese. I don't know much about Ickx, so I just go with Patrese. Clark won 63 and 65. I think it was a 65 season. Sure, he won... I don't know how many races. There was only about 9 races in the season anyway. Thank you, Tom, for backing me up. You guys should know that I'm not a hater of drivers. I just appreciate... Even if I don't like the driver, I just appreciate talent. And I can be honest without bias. Seb 2012? I wouldn't call that dominant. Oh, 2013, okay, yeah. Seb 2013, the second half was incredible. But even up to the British Grand Prix after Vettel retired, I think Alonso won that race. The gap was only about 20-something points. If I'm remembering that correctly. James Early is overrated. I bottle a lot in just this career mode alone. What is Hamilton's best season? 2020, I'd say, or 2019. Or 2018. Or 2017. Any of those years. Bit of understeer there.
Montoya is running first.
Benjamin, I am not entertaining that question.
You're running second.
Michael says both. Oh dear. What's the politically correct answer for me not to get cancelled?
Already in the pits.
I'll go with Patrick Starr. The guy from SpongeBob. Did she ever exist, Gary? I don't know.
Juan Pablo Montoya, the race leader, is entering.
Pablo
the pits
Monto
now.
into the pits. So we take the race lead.
First. 35 laps remaining.
35 laps to go. That's the age of... Is any driver 35 on the current grid? Ricardo, maybe? Hello, Sampas. How you doing, mate? We are currently leading the race, if you wanted to know.
Sato has a problem with his
Oh
suspension.
no, not Sato.
Minardi already in the pits.
Oh, there he is. Nice one, Marvo. I watched your
Sato is out. His
the first
suspension has
video,
lapsed.
you know, the Australian Grand Prix that you put up. Because I saw you put it about it on Twitter, like, it was a couple weeks ago. Two stops right, yes, yeah.
Ferrari already in the pits.
Hello, BRN. How you doing? How's the driving school? I don't think I've asked that for about a year. That's good, Marvo. That's what you should aim for. Better quality each time.
First.
Who would win on a court case, Senna or his 15-year-old girlfriend? But why would they be in a court case against each other? They were happy together, weren't they? Like, wasn't it a choice of both parties? What would they be at court over? Wasn't there a SpongeBob racing game? She was 19 with Senna at the end of their relationship, right? 15 at the start. Sure, there's a SpongeBob racing game. Would not surprise me. Nickelodeon kart. Oh boy. Beginning of the relationship. The news or the information I have about it is definitely not that. How much does my chair cost? The one I'm sitting in? Oh, I don't know, mate. I bought it 3.5 years ago. I've no idea. Actually, 4 years ago. Bought this chair 4 years ago.
You're running
I was okay, Fister. Vegas GP, question mark? It was good. John, no. I will not. Wasn't that yesterday anyway? Or the day before? That people were doing the charity race. Owen, you're going to have to explain the question to me. I don't know if I'm being stupid, but I don't understand. I could not solo a race for that long. I could if my life was on the line, I suppose. Well, the virtual GPs, yeah, I remember them. Back in COVID. My I rating on iRacing was 2,500 during COVID. The peak of my racing abilities.
You're running first.
But it's for charity. It's kind of hard pressed to find a big charity that isn't surrounded by controversy under the scenes, behind the scenes, not under the scenes. If I was ever to do charity work, it'd have to be for a charity that I'm either directly involved in or personally connected with. I'd want to know exactly where the money I'm pledging is going. Exactly how it's used. A whole host of them, definitely. Woo! That's true, Toffee. So what you're telling me is I started my F1 Challenge Career Mode live stream series
Already in the pen.
2 years too late. Maybe 2.5 years too late. Think about it, guys. If I started this live stream career mode in April 2020, I'd be a millionaire right now. Now, instead, I started an Automobilista series, which I put so much time and effort into every single episode, and only one of the episodes ever got more than 100 views.
You're running first.
Me too, Michael. Manual gearbox all the way. Let's start a new pandemic. Yeah, just to give me a chance of getting to 10,000 subscribers. If we all pull together, we could really cause some damage. What's on top of my bucket list? Probably to turn my passion into my job, sort of thing. Yeah. That's maybe a boring thing on a bucket list. To work in Formula 1, maybe? Ide, get out of the way. Thank you. Ide with Yamamoto's helmet. Just ignore that. The Carota virus. Yeah. Carota. What's branch of F1? Who knows?
It's stuck in sixth gear.
Who's stuck in 6th gear? Jos Verstappen almost had a music career? No way. I did not know that. Film and TV production? No. I don't know what I'd do.
You're running first.
If I worked in Formula 1, I have no idea what I'd do.
To go.
Maybe I'd be a presenter. Jos Verstappen greatest hits, and there's 2 songs on it. Max Verstappen and his wife. That's brilliant. A bonus track could be, I don't know, Fire in Germany. Thank you, Ender. Thank you. Maybe. Who knows? James's qualifying notebook.
Sauber
Yeah.
already in the pits.
In 10 plus years. It might take me that long.
Superb. Already in the pits.
Every time he says super aguri, I think he's saying superb to me. Superb work, mate. Keep it up. They need to bring back Hockenheim. Agreed. Hockenheim's good. Even the current Hockenheim, the modern one, still nice. I guess that car in front is stuck in... I think it's Robert Kubica. Is it? Let's check. Yeah, Kubica, guys. Kubica's out the race. No back-to-back points finishes for him.
You're running first.
My opinions are interesting. You know what? That was very nice of you to say. My opinions are interesting. Hey, that's pretty good. I might write about that in my diary tonight. When I was streaming, I was told my opinions are interesting. Maybe he's my manager. Yeah. Possibly, Tom. I don't know. He doesn't need to be in every universe, though. Do Audi... Who owns Hockenheim? Not the town. The circuit. My opinions are interesting. Don't put it in quotation marks. My opinions are interesting. That's even worse, Jeffrey. To be fair, I don't think the current F1 calendar is boring. There's maybe 5 tracks on it that are boring tracks, but the rest they're good. Fine, I don't have interesting opinion. I get it, guys. Okay, you don't have to rub it in. I'd love to run a social experiment and start my own political party with, like, I don't know, stupid Formula 1 ideologies, just to see what would happen. What is going on? Risterton, how you doing, mate? No, Benjamin. That's not to do with Formula 1, is it? Kvyat is worse than Ricciardo Party. Who's signing up? Who's voting for me? What's my opinion on being interesting? I think interesting individuals are the cornerstone to healthy friendships and relationships. Without interest, there is nothing. There's no spark, there's no energy between people. Interest has to be there. Interest can be garnered between people. You can create interest. Ask people questions about themselves.
Renault already in the
receive questions yourself and express your admiration for your
Already in the
interests. I love Formula One. I love the James Early YouTube channel. Your significant other will reply, oh wow, that's really cool. I love how passionate you are about your interests. What the hell am I talking about? What in the world am I talking about? Midland are in the pits, yeah, correct. I love the James Early F1 channel. Am I loving my followers? That sounds a bit weird. That sounds kind of creepy. You'll make your future kids watch the James Early F1 Challenge career. That'd be amazing. Dad, can I have dinner yet? No! You must watch the whole 1999 season in full. The follower tier list. Oh, I remember that idea. Maybe. Where's James Jr. today? James Jr. today is actually on a private island where he's invited a bunch of his female friends to hang out. So he's not here. Jeffrey, that's... I don't know. That's such an open-ended question. It could end next year. It could end in 20 years. How is James Jr. paying for this private island? He gets all my YouTube ad revenue. Which is clearly a lot of money. It's not. What tracks do I think shouldn't be on the calendar? Miami. Vegas. I'd switch COTA for an actual good American track like Watkins Glen or Road America. What else? Bahrain. Because why? I don't like Bahrain. Put Malaysia on there. Take away... What else would I take away? Although Spain is boring, I'll keep it. Hungary is quite boring, but I'll keep that as well. Should Indianapolis come back? No, that was a rubbish circuit. No, 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 no. When is your motorsport coming back? You're banned from the channel now, Gary. Just see yourself out.
25 laps remaining.
Persistent. I don't remember mentioning that. Was I drunk at the time? Road America or Laguna Seca? I prefer Road America. It's a bigger circuit, and it just looks nicer. Laguna Seca I don't like so much because it's surrounded by sand, isn't it? I don't know, it just doesn't look nice. Road America, surrounded by grass. Ooh, yes. Marcelo, nothing crazy's happened. Alonso did retire. We took the lead at the start. We've been ahead of Michael Schumacher, basically setting the same pace as in the whole race. Sebring if they fix the bumps. That kind of ruins Sebring though. I thought the whole point of Sebring was it's bumpy. You could easily replace Singapore. Singapore stays for me. It was the first night race. I like it. Alton Park. That's a circuit. Don't think it would suit Formula One. Now, Assen, I don't think would work for F1. Not Kill. That's such a narrow circuit.
Michael Schumacher has just put up the fastest lap of the race.
Michael Schumacher, quick. Benjamin, I hope you've never used that line. India should be on the calendar. Is there a large fan base for F1 in India? If you're basing it on population, you should have, obviously, the Chinese Grand Prix again. Excuse me, Villeneuve, thank you. Argentina would be a nice return. It would, but that circuit is too narrow for modern Formula 1. Too small as well. Good track for 90s Formula 1. It would have worked in early 2000s as well, I think. Maybe they'd have to make some changes to the profiling of corners. The curbing as well. Maybe the facilities. The pit entrance as well was a bit meh. Turkey, great circuit, yeah. Istanbul Park, or what's it called now? Something really strange. F1 at the Bugatti circuit. Bugatti circuit's too small as well. Bugatti circuit for me is just like motorbike racing. Sepang, yes. Sepang, obviously. Great circuit. Aragon. That, to me, again, is just motorbikes. Maybe it's because the only knowledge I have of it is from, like, MotoGP. Macau would not work. I'm just thinking the hairpin at Macau. How are they going to get around that? I don't think Magny-Cours is good. The only circuit, I think, in France that could potentially work for Formula 1. But even so, maybe not. I don't know. Le Mans. The Le Mans circuit. I don't know. What else is going to work? Paul Ricard, rubbish. Magny-Cours. Kind of cool circuit, but it's not going to work for modern Formula 1. Ferrari ready in the pits. So Michael Schumacher pitting. We've got another 5 laps of fuel on board. Sonoma. That would be something. London street race. What about the Birmingham Super Prix or whatever it was called? The Grand Prix in Birmingham, the street race there. Do I think Lewis should leave Mercedes? No. If he wants any chance at an 8th title, he has to stay with Mercedes. Trust in the process, you know? Like I'm trusting Karthikeyan to move out the way. And now I'm going to trust his teammate to move out the way as well. Who? Wait, is that Karthikeyan as well? Are they both Karthikeyan? Who is Pablo Monto? Only the greatest driver ever. Gosh. Yes, Stanislav, yes, we are aware. I just don't want to change him. So you deal with it or you get out. That sounds really mean. But yeah, I'm not changing the audio. Is Streamline in this universe an F2 team? I suppose it could be. It was an F1 team for 1 year, wasn't it? Box in like 3 laps. Could do 4 laps. We could box on lap 41. That might work. Got comfortably enough fuel for another 4 laps. I don't even know what the autumn ring is. Who am I lapping now? Is this Wirtz and Heidfeld? What position are they in? Chad, I do not have a tutorial. It should be really simple though. If you find a download, it really should be as simple as downloading the game and running it. That's all I've really ever had to do. Race update with 20 laps to go. Yeah, sure, let's do it. Race update. So I'm first. Montoya's second. He's on a 2-stop. Right, okay. Then it's Schumacher, Raikkonen, Trulli, Button, Heidfeld, Wirtz. I'm about to lap these guys. Coulthard, Rosberg, Webber, Villeneuve, Liuzzi, Montero, Karthikeyan, Ide. 16 drivers left. Kubica's out. Sato's out. Who's that? Button? Rosberg? Alonso? Speed. Toffee. Let me point out the other difference. It was a darker shade of orange. Just saying. Moss Esper, yeah. Why don't we just start a pod racing league? Would anybody join my pod racing sim racing league? I think we could be quite successful. Oh, look at the great battle going on in front between Wirtz and Heidfeld. No space given by Heidfeld there. Into turn 15. And now he's got blue flag. He's going to hit the wall. Get out of the way.
You're running first.
I don't think so, Jeffrey.
20 laps
I don't think F1 should have really long circuits. F1 at Martinsville short track. Why don't we put them on a dirt oval? Apricot Hill Raceway. You're just putting two random words with raceway. Apple Bend Drive. I don't know. Are brakes being... They are, yeah. I forgot about brakes being an issue. If we still have a big lead in that final stint, I am going to just make sure the brakes don't die. Race around Ormskirk. Oh dear. Not many good roads around there.
Pit crew ready.
I wonder if I'll ever go to Ormskirk ever again in my life. Who knows?
Toyota are ready in the pits.
I've seen that as well, Jose. In what position is Nick Heidfeld? 8th? 7th, I think. Yeah, he's still ahead of Wirtz. Fuji race. I like Fuji, the circuit. Very picturesque as well, with Mount Fuji in the background. Stefan Grand Prix moments. I like that time when they didn't enter the sport. What's wrong with Ormskirk? Nothing's wrong with Ormskirk. I'm just saying. It's okay. It's small. It's very narrow one-way roads around the perimeter of the centre. The M25 oval. That would be one hell of an oval. We've got a 33-second lead back to Schumacher. We obviously need to pit one more time. Let's sort out fuel. I'm going to pit on lap 41. So next lap.
Midland are ready in the pits.
Midland. I did not know that, Tom. Is Stefan GP canon in this universe? I don't know. What year was Stefan GP trying to enter? Was that 2010? Or am I getting that completely wrong? Was that USF1?
You're running first.
We're going to need 17 laps of fuel. Both of them for 2010. Okay. I'll tell you what, guys. Even though we've just been dominating the whole race, I've had a great time. Very, very enjoyable. We've had some interesting conversations. Quotation marks, interesting. Stefan GP. Poor guys. Not even there. Laps flying by. Interesting race. Quotation marks. M25 GP would be 2 laps. Oh dear. Alright, we're boxing. After qualifying, it was so tough to even get second place. I'm so surprised we've been this quick in the race. Michael, I might go on to 2010, change the rules. Maybe I changed the rules in 2009. I don't know. Who knows what will happen when I get to that stage. Alonso. Right, that's our final pit stop and we rejoin in first place. Me too, Marvo. I'm hoping 2024 is closer than this season. I mean, statistically, we should never see a season so dominant as this year. We've never seen a season so dominant as this year, ever in Formula 1. Verstappen, it was almost a perfect season. Almost a perfect season. I don't think we'll ever see such domination in a single season again. You know, Verstappen's performances paired with Perez being poor and Red Bull being so far ahead of the competition meant that it was just so dominated by one single person. No, Jeffrey. I cannot make Streamline as a live stream series. Because just between pre-qualifying, qualifying, and the race, like setting everything up, that just takes hours on its own.
You're running first.
About 16 laps to go in this one. Early, dominating. Real domination on show here. Just need to make sure those brakes don't die. The engine doesn't die. We don't bottle it as well. I don't think there's much excuse you can make for Perez this year. Full race update. We did a few laps ago, Toffee, so I'll just stay out there for now. Yeah, I will, Benjamin. Not going to stamp on the brakes or anything. Early dominating, brakes suffocating. That's either a really nice poem or lyrics to some metal song. Perez's qualifying form, especially. He's made it so much harder for himself by just... How many times has he missed out on Q3 this year? 11, I think? It's definitely double digits.
15 laps remaining.
On a car that's statistically the most dominant car ever. That's not smoke, is it? John, you got me, you. No, it's not. We've never even got a podium at Australia. So I'd love to get this win. We wouldn't take the championship lead. Schumacher would still be 4 points ahead in the championship with this result. Michael, they are just that far ahead. You know Red Bull are focusing already on next year's car because the competition has got closer to them as the season's progressed. Which means they've turned their attention to next year whilst everybody else is still focusing on upgrading this year's car. Yes, Julio, it did. Are you talking about the audio that plays when you load into a session? The guy going, the Albert Park Street Circuit, located in downtown Melbourne. That one.
You're
Yeah.
running first.
That's true, Marvo. But Max Verstappen, he's not always the fastest in qualifying. Red Bull have got a very race pace focused car. Can somebody check the description of this stream? Do I say the Melbourne Street Circuit instead of the Albert Park Street Circuit? Aussie Grack, hello. Midland. I put the Melbourne Street Circuit. Why? Huh. When I was writing it, I thought, that doesn't sound right. Why does that not sound right? Melbourne Grand Prix circuit at some point. Okay. Max couldn't finish every race on podium like Schumi did in 2002. I still say this season is more impressive than Schumacher's 2002 season. I'm just making sure these brakes don't die, guys. Whole track extending. You're eating a mince pie. For those who have had mince pies before, do we like them? Do we not like them? Yes or no? Yes for liking, no for not liking. I don't know. That's a terrible question, actually, because I bet a lot of you have never had a mince pie. I wouldn't go out and buy them, but if somebody offered me one, I don't mind eating it. Rich food, but yes, they're great. Definitely not a rich food thing here. Where I'm from, at least. They're really cheap. You get a pack of 6 mince pies from Tesco for, I don't know, maybe not even £1. Dinner with a James Early stream. Or maybe I'd have dinner on a James Early stream. And whilst everybody else races in the chat. Oh, right. Okay, Carlos, I get you. Yeah. That's awesome, Michael. Good luck, mate. You got a while to go, though, until February. Not a fan then, Josh. You thought it was beef mince. It is kind of confusing because I would have thought that as a child or a younger self. Mince pie F1 team. Oh, Jeffrey, I could not do an in real live stream. How awkward would that be if I'm streaming at a restaurant? The waiter comes over. Hello, sir. Can I take your order? Yeah, mate. Is it okay that I'm just streaming? Do you want to say hello to the chat? Sir, I'm here to take your order. Oh, go on. Say hello. And you guys are all playing like those audio files. Like Raikkonen over and over again. Or Midland. Be very, very awkward.
You're running first. 11 laps remaining.
Superb, Aguri. Jeb, what did you have for dinner? Top 10 moments from your... Yeah. So 10... I can't be bothered. Too much effort. Not enough reward. Salmon, spicy rice and fresh veggies. Everything there is nice apart from the salmon. I don't like seafood. I live on an island and I don't like seafood. I've had 5 meals in the past 7 days, which has just been chicken and rice. And today, after this, I will have more chicken and rice. Until I go shopping tomorrow, and guess what I'm going to buy? Chicken and rice.
You're running first.
How can anyone not like salmon? It's seafood. I don't like seafood. There you go. How's the bulk? It's not for bulking. It's just cheap and effective. Thank you, Jeb. I did graduate in the summer, but, you know, old habits die hard. Do I have my own pad now? No, John, not yet. Saving up for it. Hopefully by my birthday next year. Will I take sarnies to work? I've never been a packed lunch kind of guy. I am a typical James Early. Indeed I am. Yeah, BRM, I haven't actually. I've not been hitting the gym. I've been getting back into running. I hate running, but I suppose it's effective. Playing football. Where am I working now? I was working in a warehouse as recently as 2 weeks ago. Now I'm doing some freelance camera operator work for various different sports. John, I left Domino's in May. You are far behind on the James Early law.
You're running first.
9 laps to go.
9 laps remaining.
I got fired for eating the pizzas I was supposed to deliver. Still at uni? No, Jose. Finished uni in the summer. I am confirmed as a camera operator for the British University Karting Championship next year. So if you ever want to watch those live streams and you see terrible camera operating at one specific corner for the whole day, most likely it's me. Yes, Crib. I don't like... I've never worked a 9 to 5. Well, I've done bits and pieces of, you know, a standard 9 to 5 job, but it's not for me. I hope not, Michael. Your mates are going to be at BUKC, really? Were they at the qualifiers on the weekend? Because I was there. What corner? I've no idea, Jeffrey. Yeah, BRM, that's always a risk you kind of run doing freelance work. Or working for yourself, I suppose.
You're running first. 8 laps to go.
Porsche, that's awesome, by the way. The great thing about working for Domino's when I was at uni, just being a delivery driver, is you got a free pizza each shift. And I used to work 3 shifts a week. So, 3 Domino's pizzas a week. It's not the healthiest of options. See you later, E-Day. I'll search it up, yeah. Interesting. Free food as a student equals gold. It really does. Especially a Domino's pizza. That's packed with calories. That's enough calories for a whole day. Just for a, medium-sized pizza. Did I deliver pizza with my bike? I don't have a bike. Josh.
7 laps remaining.
Right, I don't know if this is controversial, but Italian pizza isn't good to me at all. Like, compared to American Italian pizza, as in, like, Domino's, Papa John's, or whatever. That's so far clear of actual traditional Italian pizza, in my opinion. In taste, texture, quantity. It's not even close. Best day ever, sounds it. Well, not free food, but cheap food. Domino's isn't good pizza, though. I disagree, John. I think it's fantastic pizza. See ya, Aussie Greg. Thanks for stopping by, mate. I may be banned from Italy. Yeah, I went to Rome in the summer. Went to Naples as well on that trip. Yeah, it's just... I don't know, it's just... Right, this might offend... If there's any Italians, which I know there's a few watching, this might offend you, okay? But the pizza I had in Italy, it was... Like, recommended to me that it was good. There's all these places with decent ratings. They taste just as good as like a cheap pizza from a supermarket here. There's not much difference. I don't know what they were doing to it. We went to Italy and had chicken wings. Ah, yes. Italy, famous for chicken wings. I am now hated in Italy, I assume. But pizza is probably my favourite food. So although it's not as good as other things, I still love it. I still really enjoy them. You have Lidl in the UK, yeah. My local shop is a Lidl. Or is it an Aldi? There's both Lidl and Aldi very close to my house. Best food is a curry. I'm going to have a curry after this. Ferrari won't offer me a contract. No, they won't. You thought Lidl is only in Germany? No, there's hundreds, if not thousands, of Lidls here in the UK.
5 laps remaining.
Same with Audi. Supermarkets in the UK. Lidl and Audi are known as those sorts of the cheaper alternatives to a normal supermarket, and they're usually smaller than normal supermarkets. So the big ones, you've got Tesco, which is the biggest here. Asda, which I think is still owned by Walmart, maybe. They're massive. Then you go down a tier, you've got Sainsbury's and Morrison's. You've got ones that reach different demographics, maybe ones that reach a upper class demographic. Waitrose, Marks and Spencer's. Yeah, Caroline's Audi's my local. That's my local shop. Tesco pricing kind of pricey, really. I never thought Tesco was pricey. Oh yeah, Booths in the northwest. That's you know, I've never been in a Booths. What about Co-op? Oh, I forgot about Co-op, yeah.
You're running first. 4 laps to
Tesco's
go.
only decent if you have a club card. I don't know, I can get a full week's worth of food for under £20, which I think is okay. Depends what you're buying, I suppose. I have been Benjamin, that's why Michael Schumacher's been catching. I've been taking it easy. Yeah, Waitrose is a more expensive alternative, isn't it? Did I get the Lidl shoes? I did! I used to get clothing from Lidl. My mum was the type of person to just save money anywhere, so all of my school clothes were second-hand. All of my school shoes were second-hand from eBay. Apart from sometimes I go to Clark's and get like ones on sale. But I didn't know any different. I don't know. I was like a kid, so I was happy. That's what matters. I go to Asda for my weekly shops.
You're running first. 3 laps remaining.
Morrison's was my local when I was at university, and I really did enjoy it. I like the Morrison's Cafe as well. Yeah, Waitrose is upper middle class, definitely. To be fair, Crumply, the Lidl... I always get mixed up with Lidl and Audi. One of them has a really nice bakery. Are you late? Only slightly, Parrot, but you're here for the best part of the race. It's been a very successful race. Safeway, that's still a thing, isn't it? I've been buying Safeway products all through university. God, sliding. Have we gone from tracks to ad to, yeah, to supermarkets? I don't know. Lidl has the bakery, okay. That means my local is Audi. Definitely. Is Pablo Monto on the podium? I believe he's in third.
Running first.
I don't really like Lidl or Aldi. I don't go there to shop. It always is so busy. So packed all the time. I've not heard of that one, Carelines. You have 3 supermarkets in a 1 kilometre radius around your house. I don't really live near much. I don't know, maybe a couple of kilometres away from an Aldi. Oh, Gloucester Services, yeah, that's cool. Isn't it built into a hill like a Teletubbies house? I am German. Nice. One more lap to claim victory. I've not heard of that one either, Jan.
You're on the final lap. Don't stop now.
Right, 15 corners to go now. We're going to complete a race at Melbourne without the brakes dying. Is that smoke? Better not be. Okay. Scared me for a second because I actually thought I saw smoke. Pablo Monto is in 3rd. Confirmed. Raikkonen in 4th. You see smoke? No, you don't, guys. There's no smoke. The only smoke we see is me smoking the competition. Get it? Yeah. Will I be top of the championship? I will not, Michael. I'd still be... I'd go up to 2nd. Schumacher would be 4 points ahead. Cheap joke. Yeah, but... That's me. Cheap. And a joke. What's that noise? It's me, Michael. I've been speaking for hours. England losing. To what? To who are they against? North Macedonia. Anyway, guys, we're on the final corner for the final time. We're going to cross the line to win back-to-back races. The Australian Grand Prix, the first time we've even scored a podium here. Great race. It was very well controlled.
Schumacher has finished in 2nd position.
Back-to-back wins. Lovely. It's got to be our best start to the season, I think. Apart from the retirement in the first race. Thanks for being here, guys. Thank you very much for joining. There's Michael Schumacher. Make sure to give the stream a like. James Early won. He didn't bottle it. That deserves a like, surely.
Raikkonen has finished in 4th position.
Toyota domination. It really is Toyota domination. So 3 out of 3 wins for Toyota, but we'll still not be first in the Constructors' Championship. I don't think. Let's crash somewhere. You know what? I'm going to wipe out whoever that is. David Coulthard into turn 7 or whatever it is. There we go. Yeah! Love it! Have that, Coulthard. I think we're out the race. All my Italian subs just unsubscribed. I know. Shame. Coulthard and Early definitely dead after that one. Be a replay. Thank you very much, Parrot. I appreciate it, mate. Sadly, the car is out of action now, so no barrel rolls. Ooh! That's a big one. Confirm you're okay, please.
Well, that's the end of a fantastic...
Jesus, yes, you
Australian
will see
Grand
me
Prix.
tomorrow. I'll be
Here
back
are
tomorrow.
the final results.
Here's the final results, guys, for those that are
Toyota
interested.
driver first. Michael Schumacher, 2nd. Montoya, third.
Those are the retirements down there.
Trulli, fifth.
I don't know if I got the fastest lap or not.
Sixth.
Should be my year. It should be Toffee. But we'll see. Things go wrong a lot for me. So either Early got fastest, 32.3, or Schumacher, 32. Oh, he got 1/100th faster than me. So Michael Schumacher got the fastest lap at 1:32.372. That's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for being here. It was great fun. I've enjoyed myself today. I hope you have as well. I'll be back tomorrow for more action on some sort of racetrack. It might be F1 Challenge. Most likely will be. But who knows? Maybe I'll have something else up my sleeve. But it's been fun. It's been really fun. Thank you. I'll see you all in the next stream. Yeah. Goodbye.